Hi everybody, it's Dad. Welcome to Hey Dad Channel Reactions. Tonight I'm going to be listening to Larkin Poe, Mad as a Hatter. Larkin Poe is a band that I don't know anything about, but my brothers seem to like them, and they mention them often on our calls. Let's give them a listen. Larkin Poe, Mad as a Hatter, looks like a live version, and let's see them perform.
So are we. Sometimes. We wrote this for our grandfather, and he suffered from schizophrenia. And I think mental illness is one of those things that's very hard to talk about. It's an uncomfortable thing to talk about. But I think it's something that we should be open about it. It's really hard to watch somebody slipping away, especially recently our grandmother, our mom's mom, has been slipping away kind of into dementia. And so we are gonna remember our grandparents when we sing this next one. It's about mental illness.
A song with a story behind it, and I appreciate the honoring their grandparents like that. Makes a granddad happy. I'm sorry to hear about the circumstances of the song, but let's see what they honor him with.
It's called Mad as a Hatter. I know what time is. Time is a thief. It'll steal into bed and rob you while you sleep. You'll never feel it. It pulls off the covers, rifles through your head, and then you wake to find you can't remember what you just said. Happens to everyone. Just like the father of my father, time stole his mind, and I can't forget that 1/4 of his blood is mine. I try not to worry.
I like acoustic folk music. I like an acoustic folk ballad, and that instrument particularly. I like the rhythm of that instrument. I had a mandolin for a while in my youth. I bought a mandolin with the folly of thinking I could learn to play it, and I probably could play some rhythm mandolin like she's doing there, um, and not shredding notes like Ricky Skaggs might. But I like the vibe of the two of them together. This kind of reminds me of early Dixie Chicks. I saw the Dixie Chicks in Dallas in 1995. I attended a conference, and they played our conference when they were a local Dallas band. Uh, the two sisters playing acoustic instruments and the violin and stringed instruments. So it gives me that vibe. And I like it. Time is a thief, steals our mind. And don't I know it? Haven't I seen it? And the father of my father, she says, is experiencing that.
hard to draw a clear distinction. Who you are, who you were. Through the looking glass, where past and future begin to blur. No one can blame you. Well, they say the world is what you make it. You think, speak, and breathe, and those rules still apply. Stuck in a world of make-believe. Make the best with what you're given.
Mad as a Hatter. How many people know that phrase and know the origin of that phrase? Um, Back to a couple centuries ago, when hatters used a chemical to make the hat bands. I believe it was mercury, and the mercury poisoning that seeped into their skin over time as they did their job caused them mental issues. They're mad as a hatter. Please don't come for me. Time comes for us all. I've seen it come. I know it's coming for me eventually, my loved ones. So you make the best of your time, I think is what she's saying with this song. And honoring that our family members go through it as we may go through it. So it's a sweet, emotional folk ballad. And I like the two of them together. I'd like to hear some more acoustic instruments. It's kind of reminded me, the mandolin sounds kind of reminded me of seeing the David Grisman Quintet in my college years at the University of Missouri. I happened to be taking a class at the University of Missouri, and I stopped in one day and saw the David Grisman Quintet, an acoustic band with instruments like this. So, like it. Let's finish it up. All right, ladies, well done. Good folk ballad honoring your grandparents. Well done. Using your talents to honor them. And again, sorry that that's a sad situation, but one worth talking about, right? Mental illness, age, memory loss. It affects every family. So, hey, I like that. Larkin Poe. I'm going to learn more about this band and give them a listen. And they remind me of another band that I can't think of the name of right now that I saw in Utah. Um, but they're a band of their own. They're a tight band of their own. And I appreciate their talents. That is a song I would listen to in my car, absolutely. Um, I'll have to see if they have an album out and maybe try a few more of these. So, Larkin Poe, and I appreciate the recommendation from my brothers to listen to them. Hope I did it justice, and we'll try some studio versions of theirs maybe, or if there's more live. Um, Please consider liking and subscribing if you like this kind of content. Leave me a comment. I do enjoy talking to you in the comment threads, and I appreciate you stopping in. If you need a dad hug this week, this is Dad. I appreciate all of you. Listen to some good music. Bring peace to your mind. Peace. Dad out.